Ronald Acuna Jr. The wind of the pitch. That one misses, and that's how this game gets started. The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
And misses inside. In for a strike, now 3-1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
For Atlanta,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a foul ball. Singy, this guy, Ozzie Albies, he is Mr. Personality. So much flair and that giant smile on the field. Throw to first. Acuna dives back in.
For me, one of the things I really enjoy is just the banter that he has with third base coach Ron Washington, who's helped him tremendously defensively at second base.
Ball one.
That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1.
He's going.
Acuna runs.
One ball.
Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Acuna stands at second with no outs. Here comes a 3-2. And that's ball four.
That's ball four.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Here's Austin Riley. That's a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Matt Olson. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. In there for strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And here it comes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And now it's even up.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Next offering is down low. Travis d'Arnaud next to bat for the Braves. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. This one blasted left center field, on its way, and that one is out of here. His 43rd home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Upstairs. Quintana maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next offering is fouled back. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
One down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Big-time power. And the first pitch misses for ball one. At the belt and fires.
Hey!
Still only one out here in the inning. That one's in there. That is strike two.
One ball.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike. And a pitch. In the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Batting in. The left
Really
fielder,
nice job staying up the
Kevin
middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Kevin Pillar.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appealed to first. And he held back, according to Ricky Halladay. Two on, 2 outs. They say it went.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Darno at second. Arcia on at first with 2 down. Next one misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Michael Harris up next. And they're all loaded up.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And the batter now, Michael Harris. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
0-1.
Ball
Outside.
off the plate.
And a 1-2. Got him! Huge strikeout there. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And going for Atlanta, Spencer Strider. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Look out!
Timeout.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
That really wasn't a bad pitch at all, but hitters these days just aren't afraid to get up on top of the plate.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Hey.
There's a strike. The pitch.
Oh,
Looked like
that's
it was a
right.
little bit up.
He's going.
Lindor on the move.
That's a
Pitch
ball.
is high. Safe at
He's
second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
The 2-1. That one fouled off.
Okay, here's our chance. Let's go.
2-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now here's Jeff McNeil. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the inning. Mets leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
The wind of the pitch. And ball
Outside,
one to the
that's a
right
ball.
fielder. Acuna's signing bonus wasn't astronomical, only $100,000, but a lot of talent as far as the family. His dad, Ron, was a minor league outfielder, and his grandfather, Romo, was a pitcher in the Houston organization. Next offering is downstairs.
Yeah, when you just look at that lineage, I mean, for him, coming from Venezuela, you got to imagine that, you know, he's going to be a big leaguer with that type of, you know, training and coaching that you've had at home.
Locastro gets under it, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. A walk and a run scored his first time.
Come on, New York.
0-1.
0-1.
Now 1-1.
in.
Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Gathers and
He's
throws
out.
to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Austin.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Riley now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And he swings and misses, and it's
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Here comes a pitch. Inside,
that's inside.
just missed. In
Hey.
for a strike, and the count 1-2. Inside,
Ball
just
2.
missed. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. And the Braves go down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the rookie catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
The right-hander back to work. On the corner for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
In the dirt, 1-1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. That just misses. 1-0.
No strike.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses.
One ball,
And it's
one strike.
1-1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a miss.
One ball,
And the count 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And a 1-2 again. Swing and a tapper. And he picks it up in foul territory. Left-hand batter waits.
That's ball 2.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
3-2 now. And a pitch. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
Come on, let's keep it going.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Alvarez at first, 1 gone. Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And the righty deals. Bounce to the right. Over to Arcia. That's 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Here
Leading off the
is
parade,
Matt Olson.
The first baseman,
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly. And I am not going to list them right now. That's down and
2
in.
balls, 1 strike.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working. Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. In there, and it's 0-1. Up the middle. In there safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. One gone, runner at first. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Fought off foul. Ozuna, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missing inside. 1-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Arcia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And the 0-2. Just a weak fly ball this time. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and stepping in for New York, Danny Mendick. And he deals. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back and forget it. He circles the bases, his 2nd of the year. It's 3-1.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now batting Tim Locastro. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And it's 1-1. Good eye in that spot. In the air, left field, Pilar gliding to his right, makes the grab, and there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that's in there for strike one. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Hit by a pitch his first time up. And that one wrapped foul. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Out of the fourth, here's the left fielder, Kevin Pilar.
Kevin Pilar.
Quintana back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. And another ball.
That's inside.
And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number one and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Next to hit, Michael Harris. First offering misses the mark. And now the lefty misses off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The wind and the pitch. And now 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Got him. That's his second strikeout. Here's Acuna now. He's 0 for 1. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Two outs. Out in front and foul to the left side. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, but kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. Acuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
1-1.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
There's a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Snap throw to first.
No,
and he's back in standing. And a pitch. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And now a man into scoring position. Two outs and one in scoring position. Albies tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday. One left for Atlanta, and the score stays 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Olsen makes the grab, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 1,
Jeff McNeil stands in. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Got him. 2 gone now.
the catcher, number 4.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. And the slider catches the zone. Oh, and 2 now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 1. And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Austin Riley. The pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Josh Walker, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Garrett getting loose as well. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley, but you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker.
Nope.
No, he's a punter. And it is 2-1.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
The 3-1. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. And he walked him.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that one hammered. Locastro raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Quintana won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Josh Walker into the game.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Now in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
They take the force out, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Daniel Vogelbach.
Daniel Vogelbach.
The why to kick the pitch. And that's a little bit high.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. He hit into a double play his first time up. To the left side, but it is well foul. Kicks and deals. In the air, right side. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Danny Mendick up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this one. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Vogelback, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Let's keep it going.
And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it. He flexes his power with that swing. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 3-3.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And stepping in for New York, Tim Locastro. Swing and a pop-up. Arcia settles underneath it, and there's two down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So the lineup flips over. Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. Left field. Pilar in position. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the top of the 6th. And the batter now, Orlando Arcia. Arcia, in his 6th season, 28 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Brooks Raley getting ready to go. The pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And here it comes. Gets him to chase after that one. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now the count filled up 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
2-2 now. Goes down looking.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one a little bit high. Left-hand hitter waits. And a curve drops in for a strike. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 2. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
The 1-1.
Ball.
The pitch. Misses outside, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Out towards left center. Locastro turns to the right on the move. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is the inning. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in Queens, well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch, and he just misses. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Right-hander kicks, deals. High fly ball down the left field line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And that is gone. This place is absolutely loving it. His 23rd of the year, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 4-3.
There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
Now here is Pete Alonso. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Strider done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Number 51 on the pitch out of the pen here. 32nd appearance.
Number 51.
Jeff McNeil getting ready to hit. His home and away splits there.
Look out for the double play. Come on, Matt.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Yo one. That's out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. McHugh getting cranked up as well. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count even 1-1. And that one missing low.
2-2 the count.
Next one just misses. And that's ball 3. Grounder might be 2. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's 2. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Bickford.
Ladies and
Well,
gentlemen,
walks have been
your
a
attention,
big
please.
issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Number 50, Phil Bickford.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie